Hello, it's Monika from Crafting with Qulling Lady, and it is time for hashtag FFC Challenge 2023. In February, we're going to create a wiper card, and I'm going to show you my take on it. I decided to use some colors for February, so I'm going to use Color Your World collection that I designed a couple of months ago. If you'd like to get this collection, I left the links in the description down below. If you haven't heard about hashtag FFC Challenge 2023, it is hosted by Monika PaperMona. Every single 5th of the month, we're going to create a different fancy fold. And in February, we're going to give you wiper card tutorials. And I also wanted to let you know that this year we've got two crafters joining us on this journey. So let's welcome Katarina and Jenny. Also, as usual, we have Christine in our team as well. And I left the links to all those videos in the description down below, so please check them out. Here you can also see two free design papers that you can get from my collection on Buy Me a Coffee website. And I left the link to this one as well. So let's create our base for wiper card. I decided to have 5.5 by 5.5 of an inch card. So to do it, I need 5.5 of an inch by 11 inches card. So you can use a full size card to create that Z fold wiper card. I'm going to create two scoring lines. The first one is at 2 3/4 and then 5.5 of an inch. To create that Z fold element, I'm going to create an element that will be 2 3/4 by 7 inches. And I'm going to create two scoring lines as well. The first one is at 3 inches and then at 5 3/4. If you want, you can take a screenshot of all my measurements here. Now it is time to create some mats and layers. And for the first one, I'm going to use white card. I need two elements that will measure 2.5 by 5 1/4 of an inch. And then I will need a square that is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. The design paper from my Color Your World collection will be the rainbow pattern. I will need two elements that will measure 5 inches by 2 1/4 of an inch, and then I will need a square 5 by 5 inches. So let's create our card base. To do it, I decided to use a purple card. I really like colorful card bases, so why not? So it is 5.5 of an inch by 11 inches. I'm going to use my bone folder, score it at 2 3/4 and 5.5 of an inch. Now it is time to fold and burnish that card base, and then we can decorate it. You can use whatever is in your stash. If you haven't created a wiper card, there are quite a lot of videos now, and I really hope you'll feel inspired by Monica's, Christine's, Katarina's, and Jenny's tutorials as well. So don't forget to check them out. I left the links in the description down below, and I'm also going to leave them at the very end of this video. So now it is time for the design paper, and as I told you, I'm going to use the rainbow pattern. I couldn't resist. I really need some colors this February. So when these elements are ready, I'm going to assemble them using my liquid glue. Super quick and simple because you do have time to maneuver your elements. How often do you use colored card to create your card bases? If you do have your favorite, please let me know in the comments down below. When I was looking for some wiper card inspirations, I found some absolutely amazing tutorials by amazing crafter that you probably know, Sam Calcott. And if you'd like to check her tutorials, I do recommend them as well. So when these elements are ready, I'm going to assemble them and then use that amazing Z fold element that will give me the place to put my wiper element. So as you can see, it closes really cool so far, And if you don't want to create a wiper card, you can actually create that Z-fold card and that will be perfectly fine. Now it is time for some mats and layers. So the first one will be 2.5 by 2.75 of an inch. And then I'm going to need 2.5 by 2 inches and 1/2. So actually it will be square in the end. And then I need one more panel that will measure 1 inch by 2.5 of an inch. And when these are ready, I need some smaller elements. So I'm going to use a different design paper, and this one will be very light lilac. So I've got 3/4 by 2.25. And then for this one, I'm going to need 2.25 by 2.25. And the very last panel will be 2.5 by 2.25. You can take a screenshot now for all the measurements. And I think that will be very cool to keep for future reference. So let's create that element now. I've got my scoring board from Crafter's Companion and it is 2.75 by 7 inches. I'm going to score it at 3 inches and then add 5.75 of an inch. Now it is time to fold and burnish that element, and this is very crucial whenever you create any fancy folds. As you can see, I've got two designs from Color Your World collection. However, in the end, I decided to use lighter color because the contrast was not very big. So, when this is ready, now we can decorate it with all those mats and layers you just saw. And I think that really makes a difference on any card. You can use any design papers from your stash to create your project. So, let's create those elements. Again, I'm going to use my liquid glue because it does give me that time to maneuver the elements. And I think this is really, really cool. So, what do you think about those colors for February? Do you like them? Please let me know in the comments down below. As I told you, this year we're going to have two absolutely amazing crafters joining us. If you'd like to take part in this challenge, don't forget to click the hashtag FFC Challenge 2023 in the description under the video. I also left the link to our Facebook group where you can join us and share your beautiful fancy folds there. I would really appreciate if you can join us because it is so amazing to see your beautiful makes. Now I'm going to attach that element to my card base. Again, I'm going to place it and then use my liquid glue because I do have time to maneuver my elements if I make a mistake. So far, it is super simple. And if you want to leave it this way, just do it. And I'm pretty sure you will love your project. Now I'm going to open it. And as you can see, we know exactly where the smallest panel is. So I'm only going to put the glue there and then hold it and make sure the glue is set before I move on to my next step. And this is very crucial whenever you use any liquid glue. So let's create some wiper elements. And to be honest, in the end, I decided to use one of them instead of two. So the choice is yours. So I'm going to use acetate. If you want, you can also use card, and that will be perfectly fine. And to be honest, I think it will be even easier. So it's going to be 1 inch by 1.25 of an inch. And then I'm going to create a score line in the corner. Super quick and simple. And to do it, I'm going to use my scoring board. So it is very tricky to see acetate in the video, and to be honest, it is tricky to do it in real life as well. I put it on my black line and I'm going to create a scoring line at the corner. So I'm only going to use one of those acetate panels. And if you'd like to see more inspiration for wiper cards, don't forget to check the description down below with Monica's, Christine's, Katarina's, and Jenny's tutorials. I'm pretty sure you won't be disappointed. It would be absolutely amazing if you can subscribe to all our channels and leave us a comment. because that really means a lot to us. So when this is ready, I've got like a triangle here. So let's create our wiper element. And to do it, I actually decided to use some SVG files from my collection. I'm going to use my tri-blend marker from Spectrum Noir, and I'm going to color in those two palettes. Later on, I'm also going to create some other elements from my collection, and I use Scan and Cut machine to cut all of them. However, you don't have to use any of the SVG files, you can use whatever is in your stash, and that'll be perfectly fine. As you can see, I'm trying to achieve that lighter, darker, and medium color with my tri-blend marker, and I think they work so well to actually add any color and dimension to all the elements. So when this is ready, I thought, how can I add a sentiment? And just to make it even more special, I decided to use black alcohol marker, which is Sharpie. As you can see, one of the ends is very big. However, on the other side, I've got a fine liner. So check your Sharpie, because that would be could be the case with your Sharpie, because some of them have fine liners, which I think is super cool. So on one of the art palettes, I wrote Dream. And then on the other one, I'm going to put the word big. So as you can see, you don't really need any stamps to create your project. You can always handwrite the words and that will be perfectly fine. And I do encourage you to do so because sometimes you can put those smiley faces. Now, when this is ready, now we have to use that acetate. And as you can see, I've got that smaller triangle at the very bottom on the right hand side, and I'm going to put some tape on it. If you do have a red liner tape, that would be perfect, because with acetate, red liner tape is the best. However, I couldn't find it. That's why I'm using this one. I'm going to burnish it with my pokey tool and peel off the backing. When this is ready, then I'm going to slide it inside of my Z fold element. As you can see, I'm going to fold that triangle in, and then I'm going to line the side of my panel with the side of that Z fold element. And it's very crucial that you press really hard here. Make sure it is set before you move on to the next step. And to be honest, that wiper element didn't really work the way I wanted. I had to use my finger. So whenever you create that wiper element, I do encourage you to burnish it from both of the sides with your bone folder, and that will really make a difference. Now I'm going to attach big at the very bottom of my acetate using the tape, because in the end it is acetate, so that is the best way to actually attach the elements. I really want to see that word big when the Z fold cut opens. And I think this is super cool, and it's going to hide inside. So whenever you want to put any elements here, make sure they will actually fit here. With that Z fold element, I really needed to make sure that the element is pretty small. However, I'm going to cover it a little bit, so do not worry. Now I'm going to put that dream at the top, and I'm going to add some other elements. So I've got the splash paint from my SVG collection from Color Your World, and I'm going to use green alcohol markers from Spectrum Noir to add that color. And as you can see, I'm going to place it here. So I'm going to cover that big at the bottom, which I think is super cool. Now it is colored and ready to add it on my card. And at this point, I thought something is missing on the right hand side. Just to make it more balanced, I'm also going to use some other SVG files in Color Your World collection, and I decided to use three paintbrushes because I love art. So I couldn't resist. So off camera, I added the color and I put the elements together. Now I'm going to place them on that Z fold element, and again I'm going to cover the very bottom of big element, which is the art palette. So now I'm going to attach them, and our card is complete, which I think is super, super cool, right? However, as you can see, there is something missing, and we need to write the message on the back. So, to do it, I decided to use some white card. I've got some leftover from my previous project, and this element measures 4.5 of an inch by 4.5 of an inch. And I'm going to use my liquid glue to apply it on the back, and the cut will be complete. As I showed you, I had to use my thumb a little bit for that wiper element. However, I'm pretty sure if you use a little bit of card, that will be even better. So if you haven't created a wiper card, I really hope you'll feel inspired. And don't forget to check Monica's, Christine's, Katarina's, and Jenny's tutorials because they are absolutely amazing. So you can also join us on our Facebook group. So check the links in the description down below because lots of crafters share their makes there. So don't forget about hashtag FFC Challenge 2023. And if you do feel inspired, please let me know in the comments down below. Here you can see other absolutely fabulous videos with wiper cards. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye for now. Happy crafting!